Good morning. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. I am Lily Ramon, a multimedia student from the High Plains Technology Center, and welcome back to another HPtc News episode where we cover all things career tech related. Let's take a look at what Landon Coleman has to provide for us in Program Spotlight, where he features the service careers.
Today, Karen Rogers, the instructor of the service careers at High Plains Technology Center, goes into detail about her program and the students in it.
I would describe my students as fun and energetic, willing to try new things. I would say that they're a pretty tight-knit group. We start every day together and discuss things that I feel like are pretty important as far as you guys knowing for later in life. And then we kind of all go different directions because we have a lot of different career majors, and so we separate at that point, but in the morning we always start out together. I think probably most of the time they would tell you the cooking is a big deal. Seems like every Friday we run the snack bar Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but on Fridays we just cook things that they might be cooking at home because they're all getting ready to go into adulthood, and a lot of them have never fried an egg or made a pancake or fixed a burrito. So we do those things, and I think cooking is probably one of the things they love. We're getting ready right now we'll start some, they make Christmas gifts for families, and we'll be using the saws, and we'll be doing that in a little bit. And then just getting teacher prep moving along, and they're going out and already observing in classrooms, but we'll be doing some more of that, and maybe getting some kids over to work with from the ECC. And the kids here in general are just a lot of fun. You guys, my students, but also our school. I'm just blessed to be a part of High Plains and glad I'm here.
Former construction trade student Kellen Kanzler stopped by earlier this week, and we got the chance to interview him. Here's what he told us about his experience in the construction trades program.
Went through this program 2 years. First year's general, second year you get more specific, and I specified in cabinet making. Did a lot of those contests, and really I just ran with the cabinet making. It's kind of what I always planned on. And I worked for a local cabinet maker around the Moreland area when I graduated, and I recently moved to Weatherford and is working for a home builder contractor, still doing cabinets but doing a little bit more of everything now. I took a route that a lot of people don't, as far as I went into the public speaking side of this program. So every program out here at High Plains has a CTSO, a student-led organization, and this program is Skills USA, and I ran for a state office in that, and I was the state historian. So I went from not being able to speak in front of people and that being my absolute worst fear to speaking, and by the end of my term, I spoke in front of a group of about 4,000. So I grew in my ability to speak people and being able to speak in front of crowds as well. Take it serious, whether you're going to actually go into these career fields or not. Even being, if you're ever going to own a home someday, being able to fix a cabinet or put up a little shed, instead of having to pay a guy like me who's doing it for a career a bunch of money, you can just do it yourself. It helps you as a homeowner and just in life in general. I obviously have a little biased opinion since this was my program. I mean, I'd say it's the best program out here, but a lot of people would disagree with me, but it's just a really valuable trade. I think I'm, at least in the Weatherford area, I'm one of the youngest guys that I know of in this career field, and so there's going to be a big gap in the market. So I think this is going to be a really valuable trade to know someday. I think a lot of students come out here and don't take it as serious as they should. I was definitely one of those kids. I hated school, always have, never was a fan of school. And then I came out here and I kind of found my place. Take it serious. Don't just come out here and screw off and have fun. And there's a lot more avenues, like I talked about with the public speaking, that people don't immediately think of when they come to a career tech. So explore your options and really dive in deep.
The Business and Marketing Program in High Plains Technology Center sponsors the Thanksgiving basket for those in need.
So we have every class get a paper and a basket, and you can either bring money to put food in, or you bring the food yourself, and we give the basket to one of the kids that goes to VOTech that doesn't have enough money to have a Thanksgiving dinner. And we have 14 of them, like cranberry sauce, you get a free turkey, stuffing, dessert mix, and then we take all the baskets back at a certain time. It's all secretive, so no one knows who gets it and knows who doesn't.
High Plains instructor Karen Rogers not only teaches daytime classes, but also teaches a nighttime paraprofessional course.
We learn everything from the history of the paraprofessional to different disabilities that there are out in the classrooms, to behavior, how to handle behavior issues, to how to get along with people and what is ethical behavior and what is inappropriate. Paraprofessional is an adult that comes into his classroom and works with a special needs student. It can be a special needs student that has physical disabilities or intellectual disabilities, but they need some one-on-one help. Paraprofessionals that come into the night class have to be here for 24 hours, and this is after they've worked all day. We cover the modules. They come on 5 different nights for 4 to 5 hours a night. So if you are in district for High Plains, you pay nothing. Okay, we usually do one every fall. Usually around October is when we start, and hopefully finish about 5 to 6 weeks after that. There's also sometimes one we have in the spring if there were paras that couldn't get to the first class, or if they've hired new ones, but always in the fall. We have a tremendous need for paras. There are more and more students that are requiring a little bit of additional help, and so they're just a blessing. I find that when they come here to the night class, teachers really rely on them for a lot of things and a lot of help, and they're kind of indispensable, kind of one of those things we just have to have.
Students at High Plains explains their favorite snack.
Usually I would either get the Reese's or the honey buns.
Get them Funyuns sometimes.
Taylor Burnett explains most popular snack.
Without a doubt.
All right. Thank you.
That is all we have for you today. Thanksgiving is only a week away, so I hope everyone enjoys a lovely slice of ham and a huge spoonful of mashed potatoes next week. This has been Lily Ramon, and we will see you next time on HPtc News.